Taking down the Great Wall is the splash on The Australian tomorrow. Anthony Albanese will be the first Prime Minister to visit China in 7 years, after formally accepting an invitation to travel to Beijing this year, as the arrival of a high-level delegation boosted expectations. The ruling Communist Party will soon lift sanctions, thankfully, on Australian wine. You are deep in the research space at this point in time. What did you make of the decision today, and I guess the joint sort of announcement that Albo's heading to Beijing?
I think this is great news. I would love to see our trade relations with China restored, particularly when it comes to wine, and it looks like lobsters might be next on the docket. I'm sure there's a lot of Chinese people out there that are really missing our wine.
Yeah.
We need to get it to them, and it will help our industries and help our growers. And if our economy is strong, that's the best defense we can have. We need to have that strong trade relationships with everyone in our near vicinity, not just China, but also the other Southeast Asian countries. But China is a big part of that, and so that we can't ignore it just because we have gripes. And it looks like Alba was talking about some real concerns as well about human rights abuses, about Australians being taken prisoner in China, and really addressing those, and it looks like that might be heard. So I think this is great news.
This is the one overseas trip that want to see him
he's
take.
talking about that here. I don't know how much he'll talk about it, when he gets to China. But yeah, at the top of that list, there should be the release of a couple of Australians held there.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting trip when he heads off yet again.